So, stickering up the truck has already worked, by the way.
Oh, don't I know it? The amount of people that have tipped, tooted, flashed, hazards on, motorbikes coming level with me on the M4 because there was only in 50-mile-an-hour traffic. Tapping on the window while I was driving past and doing the Aussie fucking wobble, you know, with the thumb and the little finger out. All the way down here.
There was a defender that pulled into the Mackies that we were at an hour ago, and he's just followed us on Instagram. Didn't say anything to me or anything like that, just sort of giving the nod, and it's just come up now that he's followed us on Instagram.
What would you like to play?
War Pigs, Black Sabbath.
Now playing War Pigs 2009 remastered by Black Sabbath on Spotify.
Let's go!
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses.
Better because the back end's hanging out everywhere, but that is probably cool as well.
Minds that plot destruction.
Oh,
Sorcerer of death construction.
Is one hell of a Land Rover.
In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning, death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah.
Followed by one prolonged blast. Well, you join us this morning in Ypres, Belgium. So this place is renowned essentially for, well, basically one of the biggest wars of World War One, or one of the biggest battles of World War One. 50-odd thousand soldiers just missing. The place we're going to around the corner this morning to get my wheels balanced on the front, because that's driving me absolutely insane, is just off of Hell's Roundabout, which was the forward line of troops for the Germans. They didn't get very far into the city thanks to the British and the Australians, a couple of Americans and Canadians as well to note. So we'll go over Hellfire Roundabout, make a right, head onto a tyre shop, and hopefully we can get the Defender tyres balanced, because it is driving me nuts. As soon as you get to 60 mile an hour, getting death wobble, and it's definitely the tyres. But other than that, we'll then head up to the Menin Gate for this evening's memorial service. One of those 50,000 soldiers I talked about. There's a memorial service going through every single name. They've been doing it since like 1917 or something. They go through it one name a night, so they're going to be doing it for a while. And then on to probably maybe the Netherlands, maybe Germany. We'll see where we get to. Well, normally when you balance wheels on a car, it's dead easy, but Defender being Defenders, they're not too easy, and that's because the central hole is so big that 9 times out of 10 they don't have the correct tool to put on the machine to balance the tyre. But when I pulled into this place, I thought I might be in the right place. If they can do tractor tyres, I'm sure they can do a Land Rover tyre. So yeah, Belgians, man, they've got it right. this is the main city of Ypres, or Ypres, I don't know how you pronounce it. I've only been here once before with the military. We did the Menin Gate Memorial, we've just driven through the Menin Gate, which is really cool. Just parked up now. She wants a beer, he wants a small child by the looks of it. And yeah.
So you've been blowing up your tyres this morning and now you've just reversed into a stunt. You're having a great day.
Yeah. In my defence, that side of the car is not covered by the reverse camera. Because somebody, idiot from Land Rover, decided to put a wheel on the back of it.
Yeah, pellets, aren't they? Pellets.
I don't go into the stuff. Just stop watching instead.
Assholes. Right, there's a great chocolate shop that I've not been to in about 10 years around here. 8 years, 10 years, however long it's been. I'm going to go find it now. I'm on a hunt for Belgian chocolate in Belgium. That's #1 priority whilst I'm here. If I do happen to pass a bar, I will be going in there. Oh, look, a bar. So the Menin Gate War Memorial has 54,000 names scribed into the side of it, and inside as well, and it was the last point that soldiers would have seen on the way to the front. They all passed through this gate, so that's why the city itself has chosen to put the names here. It's the last point they would have seen of the city. What did you think of that?
Well, now she stopped crying.
Yeah, now stop crying. It's good.
It's good, isn't it?
Really
It's good.
Yeah.
What's that
Very, very heartwarming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a dry eye in there, there's something wrong with you. I've overfilled that. Oh,
You can actually see these bullets in 3D. It's like we're actually getting shot.
oh, that A-team.
It's fucking good. You can
Play the good, boss.
actually see these bullets in 3D. It's like we're really getting shot up. We are getting shot up. Fucking
He stitches that lightning bolt in his arm. Yeah, he tried. It's like, yeah, we had to really lock him up because he tried jump starting an ambulance. He says, oh, that's not so bad. With a defib. And he cuts that scene of him like that.
Last week he tried to escape by jump-starting an ambulance.
Clear!
like motorbike handlebar things.
Oh, yeah. Go faster stripes.
Something digs in your legs and I can't work out what it is.
It's not your cock.
It wouldn't be under there, would it?
Gives a rating out of 10. Go out of 10 with that chair.
Do I have to?
Yeah. How much did you pay for it? Alright, how much did you pay for it? And how much would you have paid for it?
This is a standard fold-up camping chair. It's white. It's lightweight, very lightweight.
Good tell.
It's very, very lightweight. It's very thin.
Right.
It's very small. Not bulky, not big, not anything.
Okay. It's got some good features.
Yeah.
How is it as a chair?
It's fairly sturdy. It holds my weight. I'm 93 kilograms. It holds me quite easy.
Yeah.
It's got a cup holder, or when you catch your fish, you can drop them in there and they'll dry out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's yeah.
Sit on that, and then you'll have a good comparison then.
Well, I'm not sat on the floor, so it's doable. See, you just buy these things just for shits and giggles and gimmicks, don't you?
Mainly
because it's like it's a. Oh, all right.
You just lost your chair.
I ain't lost shit. You got a cool bag on your left. You got a table with a cup holder on the right.
Ammunition.
Yeah, ammo pouches on the left.
Beer. Problem is, these slide, and an elderly person could injure himself.
That does annoy me actually, the fact that that moves so much, because it spins as well.
I don't understand why.
And I have tried tightening it up, but it does spin around.
Yeah, I don't get that.
No, it does annoy me a bit, that.
Right. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, I'll have this one.
That's a right, so what's that then?
No, I'll have it.
No, go and sit back in that one now.
Fuck off.
For how shit that one is, I want 200. If you're going to give me 250 quid right now, you can have that. You literally can't go anywhere.
I bet you've been there this whole time.
I was.
Not eating. I bet you're still fucking faffing around.
Just streets.
What's that?
You should have walked over and been like, excuse me.
But it's
How long's that? How long's it take?
2 days.
£3,000.
They used to go from Scotland, but then they stopped it about 10 years ago because nobody was using the ferries and just started, can it? There was more people going from Europe, so they thought, oh, we'll just pick a spot in Europe and we'll go from there. So they did the Hertzstyle in Denmark, and you go from there.
I only paid £3,000.
What was yours? Yours was more, wasn't it?
What, 3.5 mine, yeah, I hope Mrs. I.
Yeah, because there's 2 of them.
What, for the Land Rover?
Yeah.
£3,500.
Yeah. Basically, same price as that, but then obviously chucking another body on there as well, so.
It's not cheap.
Good morning. I've already lost track of what day it is, it's that much fun. But anyway, so this is the outside of the campsite with a Defender and a Pinzgauer outside of it. Now, we're on our way to Munich, no, not Munich, I always get these mixed up, Munster in Germany today. Probably looking around about 6.5, 7 hour drive, because we average 50 over a long distance, but we sit at 60, but just we err on the side of caution. This morning, well, on the way down it, yeah, you explain this. What did you hear on the way down?
Like a dry portal axle, but it wasn't dry because they've been topped up twice. We haven't got a leak, but because the camber of the wheel sits in, when you top these portal axles up, you're not actually topping them up bang on.
You can never get them.
You can never get them right. I mean, technically, you should be overfilling them because they're cambered inwards.
Yeah.
But you never are. And what you're supposed to do is just crack off that top one and see just a little bit come out. So I'm just going to put a little. Oh no, it's there. It is there. I've put in less than a centimetre.
So that's probably 20 mil.
Not even that.
Just a top up.
It didn't need it. It's because the articulation that we've got the vehicle at the moment. That's the reason why it hasn't weeped when I've undone it.
Yeah.
So it is right.
It's alright.
But I've got a creaking from this corner somewhere and I don't know what it is.
I reckon it's a spring seat, me.
It's doing me head in. But yeah, it's a little, and it's only when you're going slow. When you go really, really slowly, you just hear it.
Yeah. Bit of spring
It
seat.
just does your head in. You've got to be really careful putting these back in, because if you get this bit wrong and you cross thread that, which is mega easy to do, because the threads on the bolts are so fine, if you cross thread them, you're knackered. That's it, game over then.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, because you can't see me finding one of these plugs anywhere
Sweet.
around here.
So now I've got a little warm fuzzy feeling with that. Tighten that up, pack the tools off, and head to Munich. Nothing really exciting happening, to be honest with you. Between here and Munich, it's just motorway miles. And once we get there, it'll just be a quick get our heads down for the night, and then carry on over to either North Germany or South Denmark tomorrow. Not 100% sure which yet. Kind of just make it up as we go along, but they're the best kind of trips, aren't they? So I will see you next, probably in Germany.
Nobody else,
What a drive. That was stinking.
Yeah.
German motorways are the most boring place in the world. This place is nice though. Got a load of horses with.
This is what happens when Liam lets me pick the destination of camping. Let me show him all the ponies.
Where are we?
Look, you gave me a road and I picked a road and this is where we ended up.
Not sure how I feel about this place. It's a bit weird. A bit weird. Very German here, isn't it?
He speaks a bit good English though.
Well, you would do after we beat him up twice, do you know what I mean?
On my own doing it. Couldn't get the fucking thing in on this side because you can see it's bent there. There we go.
It's a good job we put these awnings on this time.
That's a fucking cracking it. I'm really chuffed with it. And I bought one that wouldn't fit Liam. Try that on. You've got a fucking huge head.
No, it's all this fucking air.
That's what I mean.
It literally fits perfectly.
Fucking doesn't it? Looks like it's fucking.
Oh, it actually does fit.
Oh, give it here.
Tell you what, you can have the cool out because you've got a shit chair.
You get piles.
Not on this chair, I won't.
I've already got them. But I've got cream, so I'm fine. Yeah.
Tell you what, this rain's really brought that shit smell out of the ground.
It has, hasn't it? Which cockwomble wanted us to come here? Like, which
It's the smell I grew up smelling.
What, shit?
Yeah. Fresh to me, that.
Oh, he's just made him that. Oh, we'll go countryside and get some fresh air. There's no fresh air in countryside. No. Pesticides and shite.
Yeah.
Fresh air.
Bit tough up last night. I had to open the door. It was fucking, because it was damp and humid. Even the mattress felt fucking damp. Not damp, but yeah, damp. Then there was a fucking fly in it. A normal fly.
Yeah, we had loads of flies in ours.
So
I think I got tagged last night.
Ali has. You've seen her fucking face.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
Oh, mine's a pain in the ass because I've got everything on top of the gearbox cowling and I've got to fucking take everything off it.
Power steering fluid's probably alright.
What would you like to play?
War Pigs, Black Sabbath.
Now playing War Pigs 2009 remastered by Black Sabbath on Spotify.
Let's go! Oh yeah!
Saying that the vehicles are to the far left and far right to allow emergency services through should they ever need to get there.
Like I say, you know, during like World War I and II, the reason they built the roads like this is for troop movement. The Clover Junction doesn't work well with traffic at all, as we know, but if you're the only person on the road and your troops moving, instead of doing one 90-degree bend where you get a bottleneck of a lot of convoy vehicles squeezed up, it's just smooth sailing all the way around. This is overlanding. Alright, not this bit, but the sun's out, windows are down, the tunes are on. The Land Rover, fucking Dutchwood, is playing the game at the minute. Well, that's us in a petrol station now. Just plugging the Lynx Evo Diagnostic 2 into the Land Rover. Don't worry, nothing's come up. Just want to have a look at the live data readouts. Just get some information on how the car's doing, because this weather is hot and it's windy as well. The truck's getting blown all over the place, so they're working extra hard. So, have a quick check before we turn the car off. Top tip, make sure you leave your car running for a good few minutes when you pull up. Don't just turn it straight off. All that heat's got to go somewhere, and if it's not circulating through your coolant, it could start causing premature wear and tear on the engine. So, 0 fault codes at the minute. Let's have a look at the data stream. Air intake temperature is good, which basically just indicates there's no horrible hot air coming from the turbo and into the intake for the air box itself. Manifold pressure good, coolant a steady 86 degrees, which is really good, and that's due to the Ollie Sport radiator that's installed. Miles better than the original, miles better. The fuel rail pressure is bang on, no dramas with the pump. I think about 130 miles today, and we've used 11.5% of the total fuel capacity of the original tank. Oil temperature 93 degrees, again not too bad. Like I say, that Ollie Sport radiator will be keeping that down to where it should be. And that's about everything of note to take in. So all in all, quite good.
Strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way, and so
So we are on a beach in Germany. Wrong. Denmark, surrounded by German bunkers everywhere. From the reading I've seen online, these bunkers here that you see were designed to defend this coastline. The coastline is essentially between Denmark and Norway, a key German supply route during World War I and II. So from what I've seen while we've been here then, I've noticed anti-aircraft bunkers, big flat spaces on the top of them, designed for big anti-aircraft weaponry to take out any bombers that would have been coming over. And then you've got the more hardened ones, and they would have been having stuff like artillery, machine guns, those sort of things, and they're the ones that would have been defending against any incoming seaborne threat. So this area itself then is very heavily defended, and most of Denmark is along this northern beach. And the most amazing part about it is you can drive right on it. Nobody minds, people wave, people smile, they don't care if you got the drone up. So if you're in Denmark, this place is the place to come.
We're supposed to be on a ferry to Iceland.
Right, I'm going to time this almost perfectly. I'll put the camera up there now. Oh, come it, come it, come it! Oh, it's coming. Now we're in. So a gander. Yeah, pretty much the exact same layout as the last one, but I think they went with the Caribbean option in here. So this one, a lot easier to get to. All the steps are here. Just look how thick the walls are on this. Damn near impenetrable. You'd need some serious artillery to get through that. If you're ever wondering what hobby you should pick up, golf, bit boring. Motorsports, that's cool, I'll give you that, but it only lasts about an hour. Overlanding, that's where you want to be spending your money. New experiences, the excitement of getting parcels in the mail, and a massive sense of achievement as well. This is the coolest hobby, bar none. just pulled up to our last camp of continental Europe. Nervous because tomorrow we're getting on the ferry to Iceland. Yeah, that's going to be a rough couple of days, I think, on that ferry by looking at the reviews online. But we shall see. What's on tonight's menu? Hey up.
Hey up.
They don't look too bad then, did they?
Just got to do your egg.
Steak and eggs, all made from the back of a Land Rover. Can't moan at that. What are you watching?
Oh, Idiot Abroad.
Idiot Abroad, bit of Carl Pilkington.
That's a bit like us, that really. That's honestly like travelling with you.
No.
Or is it like you travelling with me?
All she does is fucking moan.
I don't.
A bullshit? A bullshit. Sort of shit I'm eating. It doesn't look half as good as what Ollie's made, I'll be honest.
It's like oh shit.
Shite. It looks shit.
You must have done something wrong.
All you had to do was add water. You pissed in it.
No, do you have to piss in it?
It might do something for it.
You survive on it. If it doesn't fucking kill you.
Well, you're about to find out. He's got 2 days strapped on a boat for 48 hours, so we'll soon find out whether it kills him.
What are you doing?
Hey?
What are you doing?
What's it like I'm doing? I'm stood on one leg like a twat.
What? Changing your socks halfway through the day?
Yeah. So, after getting all that epic content for inspiring other people, getting kids off the street, stopping knife crime, etc. You know, just doing the world a favour sort of thing. It turns out my waterproof boots are really good at being waterproof boots, as long as the water isn't any higher than the boot itself. But you learn something new every day. So now, got my army issued Gary socks. Admittedly, these are the ones that are a lot better than the ones you had in your day because they're not luminous green to start with.
We didn't have them. Well, we did. But
Yeah, he had them little green.
they weren't that big though. They were like ankle socks.
Yeah, and really not good for you sort of thing. So
Before that, it was putties.
yeah, so waterproof socks.
So you're going to put your wet boots back on?
Yeah, and then what'll happen is the waterproof socks will keep my feet dry and warm, importantly, let moisture out, and whilst that heat from my foot is in this boot, it'll dry the boot out.
You went bed in an hour.
No, it's not going to work in an hour, but but I can start the process now. And on top of that, like I say,
Why don't you just stay out of the water?
told you, stopping knife crime, doing the world a favour, charity work.
Sadiq Khan, take note.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend walking far in these socks though. They're not for tabbing around, like, you know what I mean? You end up getting loads of blisters on your feet.
They do look very gay.
There's an LGBTQ plus TV HD thing aspect to them. But I'm comfortable, I'm dry, I'm warm.
Fucking Bear Grylls, get in there.
Yeah, and as long as I don't walk around with them, you don't get blisters. So whenever you stop at the end of the day, you've got wet boots and you want to dry them out and you keep them on for a couple of hours, bang your Gary socks on, jobs are good. Well, we're in the ferry line for Iceland, and there is about every overland vehicle known to man here. You got the Heimer 4x4 Sprinter things, G-Wagons, loads of Defenders, so anybody who says the Defender's a dying breed of overland vehicles talking shit. Toyotas from the 70 series Troopy all the way up to sort of your new 300 series, MAN trucks, what else was he? Raptors, loads of Ford Raptors, they love them, Jeep Wranglers everywhere. If this isn't a surefire sign that Iceland is quite possibly about to be the mecca of overlanding. I don't know what it is. We are seeing obviously a massive array of vehicles, but there's one thing I haven't seen yet, and that's another Pinzgauer, which is either a really cool sign or a really bad sign. Somebody might know something we don't.
This thing's way bigger than it.
Yeah, but why is nobody else driving one?
Because they're not ours, so that's 1 and 2 in the road.
Or everybody else is sensible.
Yeah, but
Then again though, there's loads of Land Rover drivers here, so it's full of idiots, obviously. Not a single Disco 2, however. No TD5 knocking about, is there? With a fucking popper bang map on it. Pop tops fucking everywhere. Even the trucks getting off the ferry, like that big patrol, big Land Rovers with all pop tops on them. There's a great double cab pickup over there. It looks like it's either a high cap, well it is a high cap, but I don't know if it's a 110 or a 130 from here. Double cab pickup.
See it now.
Yeah. There's a lot of Jeeps. And not one of them's lifted.
And not one of them's come off that ferry. Dirty.
No, I've got a funny feeling the water might be quite deep in Iceland, the fact that they've all come off the ferry really clean. But luckily, Pete's lent me his airbox.
That we haven't tested yet.
No, we're not testing it, but I mean, there's only one way to test it.
That's a
No,
nice
I have tested it. I put I stuffed the snorkel full and it cut the engine out, so it's sealed. Should probably double check it after we've driven 2,000 miles to get here. You know what I mean? Look at that G-Wagon! Oh, look at that G-Wagon! Amazingly, nobody's driving a massive lifted truck. Everybody's on a standard suspension. We are so far behind in the UK in terms of overland modifications and stuff like that. Everybody in the UK still seems to think you've got to fit massive 35-inch wheels and a 6-inch lift kit. You don't. Overlanding is about keeping the vehicle as standard as possible, but just tweaking it to make it a little bit more user-friendly. Buying a good base platform to start with, you're onto a winner. Just looking around, I don't see any other Englishmen here. No. Why don't the English come in? I know why the English don't come in.
fucking extortion.
It's cost 6 months of wages to come. That's why.
You paid more than this deposit on a house.
Yeah, this has cost more than a house deposit. Could really fucking do with a house as well, thinking about it. The UK is coming around to it though. The UK as a whole is coming around to the idea of overlanding like the rest of the world does, instead of just buying a fucking cheap shit tent.
Everyone is sheep.
Yeah.
It takes one person to do it for everyone else to think, oh, that looks cool, I'll do it.
Well,
no one will just get up and look apart from you.
Well, yeah, but then, without mentioning any names, how many people have followed in my fucking footsteps over the past 6 months and not chucked any acknowledgement my way?
I need to start making things more and more expensive because I'm now thinking.
Yeah, keep up now. Yeah, keep up now. Well, the only way you can come here is off your own back. That one has been lifted, but not by much though.
No.
Somebody had a fucking Suzuki Jimny as well to the fucking go 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we're just sort of ogling over these 80 series with pop-top roofs and what have you.
Smart like that.
Fucking G-Wagons to the right with all popped up rigs.
Yep, the Russians are here. 3 boats. One fits inside the other. because we bought the cheap fucking coach bunk things, we've got a half-mile hike uphill. Ironic. What a shit night. I'm in a room with 6 German blokes. I've got the bitch bed at the end, it's like a casting couch. Could have swore one of them was drowning in the middle of the night. It's just some weird snoring I've never heard before. I just left him. If anything, if he had drowned, I'd have got some kip, but anyway, I rage quit. Grabbed my DOS bag and got in the corridor on the hard concrete. Just trying to get some breakfast now, but it would seem nowhere's open.